Bismillah. I begin in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. I greet you all with the greetings of peace, the greetings of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of the Almighty Creator be upon each and every one of you. You know, standing before you here, I can't help but be humbled. I can't help but be excited for the community that I have before me. Because 2018 was an amazing year. And more often than not, since I have been in this position for almost 3 years now, I always get the same two questions asked to me. Number one, what is the Shura Council? It's the question I get the most. And I give the exact same answer today that I started giving over 2.5 years ago. Shura Council is each and every one of you. Shura Council is our community. Shura Council is our masajid. Shura Council is our leaders. Because the reality of the matter is, the Shura Council is a reflection of our community. When you succeed, we all succeed. So in 2018, when we had all of the amazing milestones, when we heard about all of the masajid being built, when we heard about all of the members of our community receiving recognition, a rising tide raises all ships. So it wasn't just that particular organization's accomplishment. It wasn't just Shura Council's accomplishment. Anything that you hear, it is each and every one of our accomplishments. So when we hear that Shura Council in 2018 was able, from 2015 to 2018, through our Muslim Speakers Network, we were able to present on Muslims and Islam to over 15,000 students. That is not just the Shura Council, that is each and every one of you. When we know that through our prison outreach program, through the outreach, donating over 5,000 books and Qur'ans to our brothers and sisters that are on the inside, it led to over 350 people taking their shahada. That's not just us, that's all of you. When we know and when we understand that when tragedy struck Southern California and there were people displaced because of all of the wildfires, that through Shura Council, we were able to mobilize our masajid to serve as disaster relief centers. So people who were afflicted by it can find relief in the masjid. That's not our accomplishment, that's all of our accomplishments. My brothers and sisters, when we hear about the accomplishments, when you read in the booklets that are on your table and you see the accomplishments, don't disassociate yourself from them, because the reality of the matter is they are your accomplishments as well. We cannot do it without you. The second question that I always get is, well, why is the Shura Council important? Why do we need a Shura Council? You know, as we all know, we all are dealing with the tragedy that happened 2 days ago. And just a few short hours after this tragedy happened, the Shura Council was able to gather a group of leaders, dozens of leaders from all across Southern California on just a couple hours' notice. Why? To make sure that our centers are being properly protected. If you want to know why the Shura Council is important, that's why. Because the Shura Council is here to bring all of us together. The Shura Council is here to mobilize our communities. The Shura Council is here to bring to light all of the amazing things that are happening within our community. Once again, it's not our accomplishment, it's all of our accomplishments. 2018 was an amazing year for our community. And 2019 is shaping up to be even better. At the end of this year, All of the amazing things that we happen, they culminated in the purchase of the headquarters of Muslims in Southern California. So that now, when anyone is driving down the 55, and I'm pretty sure most of us has driven down the 55, so we know how traffic is, right? When you're driving down the 55 and you look out to your right or to your left, depending on which side you're coming from, and you see that sign that says Shura Council, that's our building. That's each and every person's building in here. It's not my building, Malek. It's not Dr. Ahmed Subuh's building. It's all of our building. And each and every one of us should be proud of it. It is a beacon for our community. It is proof of what our community can do when we come together. My brothers and sisters, 2018 was amazing, but we're just getting started. In 2019, we have so many amazing projects that we will be pushing forward. I want you to just imagine with me for a quick minute. I want you to imagine a community that's better connected. I want you to imagine a community where our leadership are better connected. We all know each other and we can quickly and easily come together to take care of problems that are happening in our community. With Shura Council, we are creating that platform. We are creating a platform by which each and every community member will be able to know everything that is happening in their local masajid. We are creating a Shura events platform that will be connected with every single masjid in Southern California, so anytime you need to know what's going on, you can just download the app. We are creating a digital media platform by Southern California Muslims for Southern California Muslims, so each and every one of us can know what's going on in our community. We are creating a Muslim credit union. I want you to think about this. Imagine banking without having to worry about riba, interest. Imagine banking. All of us have bank accounts, right? Imagine banking in a way that empowers our community. In 2019, Shura Council has started this. My brothers and sisters, there are so many amazing things to look forward to in 2019. And whenever I think about Shura Council, honestly, it truly and honestly reminds me of an ayah in the Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us of every single day. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. Guide us to the straight path. It's really interesting that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used these words, because the reality of the matter is salah, prayer, is the most personal thing to us, right? It's the most personal thing in our lives. So you would think, you would say, when you're asking, oh Allah, guide me to the straight path, right? Because it's me personally. But what do we say? Guide us to the straight path. Because the reality of the matter is, none of us can do it alone. Each and every one of us needs each other to move forward. My brothers and sisters, that's what the Shura Council is. The Shura Council is the manifestation of that ayah. Because the reality is, the future is ours to build. But the only way we can do it is if we do it together. So I ask and I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses each and every person in this building. And I ask and I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues to bless our community and propel us to the next level so we can build the future together. Jazakumullahu khair. Wassalamu alaikum.